chosen one. God breaks the silence. This truth can no longer be hidden. This is not just a message, this is an announcement from heaven. Listen to me now. If you walk away before the end, you will miss something that was meant to change your life. What you have been praying for, what you have cried over in the dark, what your soul has begged me to reveal. It is coming out now. I have held my peace long enough. But the time has come to reveal what has been kept hidden for a divine purpose. If you trust what you are hearing right now, comment Amen. And let this be the moment your faith speaks before your eyes. See, my voice is breaking through the noise of your battles, your heartbreak, and your confusion. I have seen how you have wondered why I have been so quiet. I saw you cry out, asking if I still remember you. I heard the ache in your spirit when you felt alone, even while surrounded by others. But I was never gone. I was preparing the perfect moment to break the silence, with a truth so powerful it would heal your wounds, lift your burden, and shift your destiny. There is a reason the silence was long. You see, silence is not absence. It is strategy. I was working behind the scenes in ways you couldn't imagine. I was protecting you from enemies disguised as friends. I was blocking doors that looked like blessings but led to destruction. I was shaping your heart so that when the truth came, you would be strong enough to carry it. And now, I speak because the time is right. The unveiling begins today, chosen one. There has been a war over your life that you could not see. A spiritual battle that tried to steal your purpose before you even knew you had one. But I have guarded you with angels. I have covered you with grace. Every attack that should have ended, you only pushed you deeper into my plan. You are still here, not because the storm was easy, but because I held you in the eye of it. You survived what was meant to break you because I declared you unbreakable. Your name has been written into something bigger. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are marked, destined, set apart. And this silence-breaking moment is the confirmation your heart has waited for. This truth is not just a comforting whisper. It is a heavenly declaration. What I placed in you, no man can erase. What I promised you, no delay can cancel. What I am doing now, no devil in hell can block. I want you to hear this as clearly as the sound of your own heartbeat. What has been hidden from others about you is about to be revealed. I have placed a light in you that is about to shine in places where darkness had a grip. I am lifting veils. I am removing the masks of those who smiled at you but plotted behind your back. I am turning what was whispered in secret into a testimony shouted from the rooftops. Truth is coming, and it is coming with my power. If this is settling into your spirit, if this is stirring something deep inside of you, I ask you to like this video now, not for attention, but as a public faith act saying, God, I hear you. That single act can be your seed into what I am about to do. This isn't about emotion. This is about obedience. I move in response to faith. You have asked me if the pain had a purpose. You have cried, asking if the silence was punishment. But I tell you now, the silence was sacred. The waiting was holy. I have been watching every tear. I have been gathering every broken piece, and I am building something unshakable from it all. You haven't been wasting time. You have been walking through a preparation that only I could design. When you felt buried, I was planting you. When doors shut, I was rerouting you. When people left, I was protecting you from attachments that would have poisoned your peace. Every betrayal carved space for me to bring something better. Every rejection was redirection. Every disappointment was disguised mercy. I wasn't ignoring you. I was building something stronger than what you asked for. You are entering a time of divine revealing, and not just of truth around you, but truth inside of you. I am going to show you what you really carry. I am going to show you the power of the anointing I placed in your life. You thought your prayers weren't heard. But I tell you now, everyone was stored in heaven like treasure. You are about to see harvests from seeds you forgot you planted. Comment 1111 if you believe a divine unveiling is about to happen in your life. This isn't random. This is appointed, and it is personal. Do not let fear make you run. Do not let doubt silence your spirit. I have already gone before you. I am sending provision into places you didn't even know lacked. I am softening the hearts of those who will open doors for you. I am sending answers before the questions even reach your lips. I am not delayed. I am on time. And this is the time. The moment the silence turns into sound, and the sound carries your breakthrough. You are chosen for such a time as this. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. You are exactly who I picked, exactly where I need you, and exactly what I will use to bring heaven closer to earth. They counted you out, but I counted every moment you stayed faithful, and I will reward that. They thought you were finished, but I am only just beginning with you. This truth that can no longer be hidden is your identity in me. You are mine, that is the truth. Not what the world called you. Not the shame that tried to knot the scars that made you feel unworthy. You are my child, my chosen, my beloved, and I am breaking the silence to remind you of it. I am shifting your name from overlooked to honored, from broken to rebuilt, from wandering to walking in destiny. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs. This easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. This information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You don't need to chase what is already yours. You don't have to beg for what I already prepared. You only need to trust, to believe, to hold on even when your hands are trembling. My grace will carry you. My spirit will guide you. My protection will surround you, and my truth will shine brighter than every lie that tried to hold you down. There were things you felt you could never speak aloud, memories you buried because they hurt too much, battles you fought in secret, afraid no one would understand. But I understood. I was there in the silence. I stood beside your bed when sleep wouldn't come. I held you in the car when tears poured with no reason, and I whispered then what I am now declaring out loud. I have chosen you. I have not changed my mind, and this truth will now lead you out of the shadows. What has been hidden in you is about to rise. That strength you didn't know you had, that courage you thought was gone, that dream you buried under disappointment, I am bringing it all back to life. My silence was never abandonment. It was incubation. I was growing something eternal in you. Something not built by man, something that cannot be stolen or shaken. What I birth in silence, I reveal in glory. I want you to pause right now and comment 222 if you feel the shift beginning to happen in your life. Not because everything looks different, but because your spirit knows something is turning. You are standing on the edge of the unveiling, and I want your heart fully open to receive. They looked at your silence and thought it meant defeat. But they didn't know that silence was the sound of me working. They judged what they saw, but I was writing what they couldn't read. You felt forgotten, but you were being hidden for protection. You wanted the spotlight, but I gave you stillness, because what I am doing in you is too valuable to expose before it is ready. But now, the time of revealing is here. The time of speaking is now. I want you to prepare your heart, because the doors that would not open before are going to unlock without force. I am sending people who carry your next steps. I am releasing resources that were tied up. I am pushing back the resistance that delayed you. And it will not be subtle. It will be loud. It will be undeniable. And it will leave no doubt that it was I, the Lord, who made it happen. Because when I break the silence, I do it with fire. Some of you are about to be shocked by how fast things shift. You waited for years, and now I am going to do in days what others said would take decades. Why? Because you didn't walk away in the silence. You didn't curse me in the dark. You clung to faith when it would have been easier to walk away. And I reward that kind of faith. Heaven rewards that kind of obedience. There is a sound rising over your life now. A sound of deliverance, a sound of resurrection, a sound of vindication. The people who mocked your waiting will witness your rising. The ones who dismissed your potential will watch your purpose unfold. I am going to make it clear that it was never you making this happen. It was me working through you, speaking through you, opening the heavens over you. But you must understand this. Chosen one, this truth that is coming forth will separate you. When light comes, darkness gets uncomfortable. When truth rises, lies start trembling. So yes, people may walk away. Yes, some will not understand. But don't let that discourage you. I am not revealing this for their approval. I am revealing this for your freedom. You don't need validation when you carry my anointing. You don't need applause when you walk in divine authority. The silence was a test, and you passed. You stayed when everything said leave. You trusted when nothing made sense. And now, the truth you held onto by faith is going to manifest in your life in a way that even your enemies will have to acknowledge. I am preparing a table. I am filling your cup. I am setting the stage for a display of my glory that cannot be denied. Some of you were silenced by fear, others silenced by shame, and many by disappointment. But I am removing the tape from your mouth. I am lifting the weight off your heart. You will speak again. You will sing again. You will prophesy again. And when you do, your words will carry the fire of everything you endured and the authority of the one who brought you through it. You will not just speak. You will shift atmospheres. Comment 555 if you believe your silence is turning into a sound of breakthrough. This is not hype. This is holy. This is not emotional noise. This is prophetic truth. I am pulling back the curtain and letting the world see what I already placed in you long ago. Some truths are too powerful to stay hidden, and the truth of who you are in me is one of them. You are not average. You are not forgotten. You are not random. You were formed with intention. You were set apart before you had a name, and I have preserved you for this moment, not because you were perfect, but because you were willing. Now, listen closely. The enemy tried to keep you silent because he knew your voice carried something dangerous to his plans. He tried to mute your gift. He tried to drown your confidence, but he failed, because even in the silence, your faith was still speaking. Even in the silence, I was still moving. And now, your voice will carry what he feared most, truth. Get ready, chosen one, because I am releasing truth through you that will not just transform your life, but the lives around you. Your breakthrough will be a testimony. Your healing will be a weapon. Your freedom will unlock others. I am not just lifting you up, I am sending you out. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. Stay close to me. Listen for my voice. Don't rush ahead or fall behind, because what I am unfolding now is going to require your full focus. It is not about proving anyone wrong. It is about fulfilling everything I spoke over you before you ever knew who you were. This is the beginning of the unveiling, and my glory will rest on every step you take. Chosen one, the silence that once surrounded you like a wall is now broken. And what I am about to release will not only shake the around you, it will break chains you forgot you were even carrying. This is more than words. This is a move. This is the sound of heaven, answering every tear-soaked prayer you whispered into the quiet. This is the evidence that I was always listening, always planning, always preparing something that could only be revealed in the right moment. And now, that moment is here. Everything that once felt delayed was not denial. It was divine alignment. I was waiting until every piece fell into place, until every door was positioned, and every heart that needed to be removed was out of the way. You thought you were waiting on me, but I was actually positioning the blessing to arrive at the same moment your heart would be ready to carry it with honor. What is coming now is not just a gift. It is a responsibility. It is a divine trust. I am placing something in your life that carries the weight of glory. If you feel the weight of this word deep inside you, I want you to comment 333 to declare your faith. Not because you need to prove anything to anyone, but because your agreement in the Spirit is powerful. What you declare today will open the gates for what I am about to pour out. I know you have been tired. You have been holding on with trembling hands. You have smiled through pain. You have stayed quiet while others misunderstood your heart. But now, I am lifting you, not by the strength of man, not by opportunity alone, but by my hand. This rising will be different. This unveiling will be sacred, and everything about it will declare my power and presence in your life. What has been hidden for so long is not just your truth. It is my testimony. What you lived through in silence is about to be the reason someone else believes in me. Your scars will speak of healing. Your losses will speak of restoration. And your survival will speak of my faithfulness. This is the season where I make sense of what didn't make sense. This is where I show you why I let you walk through what you did. You see, while others were building platforms, I was building your character. While they were chasing applause, I was anchoring your spirit in me. That is why you are still standing. That is why the fire didn't consume you. I didn't just want to give you the blessing. I wanted to make sure you could keep it when it came. And now, you are ready. You didn't feel ready, but I have watched your faith grow in secret places, and I have decided it is time. There is going to be a shift in the people around you. Some will not understand your rising. Some will try to question your favor, but do not explain what I have confirmed. You owe no one an explanation for what I do in your life. Let your fruit speak. Let your joy testify. Let your peace be the loudest answer. Because the truth I am revealing is not for debate. It is for deliverance. You are about to walk into places you once felt unqualified for. Rooms you didn't think you would ever be invited into. Doors you stopped knocking on because hope started fading. But I never forgot. I marked those doors with your name long ago. I wrote your story with an ending that includes redemption, breakthrough, and glory, and nothing can stop it. Not failure, not people, not time, not fear. Comment 777 if your spirit feels that something holy is awakening inside of you. You are not imagining this. You are not being emotional. You are discerning the sound of heaven calling you higher. Listen to it. Follow it. Lean into it. Because I am leading you where few have gone, and I have prepared you in ways you never knew. You will notice how the weight you carried suddenly begins to lift. The things that once drained you will no longer have access to your peace. I am cutting cords to old cycles. I am breaking generational strongholds. I am releasing you from every mindset that kept you small. You were never meant to fit into boxes built by fear or control. I created you to rise with authority and walk in freedom. You were born to carry fire, not chains. And with this truth now made known, I am calling you to a deeper surrender. I am asking you to lay down everything you picked up out of survival. The people-pleasing, the fear of rejection, the doubt in your own voice, let it go. Let me heal the parts of you that learn to live in silence. Let me rebuild the places where the enemy tried to convince you that your voice had no power. Because from this moment forward, your voice will carry fire. You will speak and chains will break. You will pray and storms will stop. You will worship and walls will fall. Because I am filling you with my spirit in a way that will overflow into every space you enter. You are not walking alone. You are walking with heaven behind you, angels beside you, and my word within you. What you speak in my name will not return empty. It will bring change. It will bring healing. It will bring light. I want you to know that your story is not behind you. It is rising with you. Everything you walked through is coming with purpose. The broken pieces are being used to build something stronger than what was lost. The delay didn't ruin the promise. It refined you for it. And now, the truth can no longer be hidden. Not just about what happened, but about who you are in me. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now, before it is permanently removed. You are not what they called you. You are not your past. You are not your failure. You are my beloved. You are my chosen one. You are my vessel. And I will use you in ways that will shock even you, because you said yes, because you trusted me in the silence, because you didn't let bitterness take root. I will honor your surrender with glory. This is the season of unveiling. This is the moment where the silence turns to sound, and the sound becomes a move. The time for hiding is over. The time for shame is over. I am lifting your head, strengthening your heart, and giving you beauty for ashes. What I do next will restore more than what was lost. It will redeem what was stolen. It will release what was blocked. Chosen one, stay anchored. The flow of my spirit is not slowing, it is increasing. You may feel like you are being carried by something bigger than you, and that is because you are. This is my doing. I am the one lifting you from the place of silence and sorrow into the space of clarity, fire, and movement. Everything that once felt paused is now receiving heaven's push. And the truth I am unfolding in your life cannot and will not be stopped. The silence once felt suffocating, like a wall too tall to climb. But that silence had an assignment. It preserved you from distractions. It shielded you from attacks that you didn't even know were coming. It closed your ears to lies that would have choked your purpose. It kept you from doors you would have walked through too early. It was me. It was always me. And now, I say this again, God breaks the silence. This truth can no longer be hidden. You are not ordinary. You never were. I set you apart before your breath met the earth. You were chosen not just to endure, but to overcome and carry others with you. The things you thought were breaking, you were actually building something holy inside of you. And now that the building is complete, the unveiling begins. The weight you felt recently, that pressure was the sign that breakthrough was near. If you feel the weight lifting, even slightly, comment 999 to speak your agreement. This is not superstition. This is faith in action. It is your voice joining heavens in declaring that the breakthrough is here, and you are ready for it. Many didn't see what you were carrying because it was hidden in the silence. They only saw your calm, not your battles, your smile, not your storm. But I saw everything, and I placed a truth inside you that is now coming to the surface. A truth that you are strong, not because of what you have, but because of what you have been through. A truth that your calling is not diminished by delay. A truth that your story is still unfolding, and I am the author. And now the world will see what I have always known. They will see the fire in your voice. They will see the grace in your steps. They will see the anointing that cannot be denied. I didn't bring you this far to leave you confused. I brought you here to reveal what was kept in the shadows. I brought you here to show the light that was quietly growing while no one noticed. I am lifting you not for applause, but for purpose, not for recognition, but for revival. There are people tied to your obedience, souls waiting on your yes hearts that will be unlocked by your testimony. Do not shrink now. Do not silence yourself again to keep others comfortable. What I have placed in you is bigger than opinions. It is bigger than fear. It is eternal. You have been asking for clarity. You have been asking for confirmation. Let this be it. Let this moment settle every doubt that tried to linger. Let this word shake every lie that tried to keep you bound. You are hearing me clearly. You are in alignment, and everything that is beginning now will confirm that you are on the path I carved out long before the silence began. Comment 1010 if you feel this word breaking through the weight. You are stepping into a new realm of clarity, a realm of movement, a realm where the silence is gone and the sound is full of truth, power, and peace. You are not crazy for still believing. You are not weak for holding on. That small flicker of hope that refused to die. That was me. I never let your faith go out completely. Even in the darkest silence, I was fanning that flame, and now it burns with strength. Now it will light your way forward. There is a reason the enemy fought you harder during the silence, because silence was the stage for something sacred. He hoped that if you couldn't hear me, you would stop trusting me. But you didn't. You pressed in. You clung tighter. You let go of things that hurt, even when it broke your heart. You sacrificed what you thought you needed to hold on to me. And that has moved me deeply. Because of your surrender, I am releasing an overflow. Not just one answered prayer, not just one door opening, but a wave of restoration. What was delayed is coming with interest. What was withheld is returning multiplied. You will not come out of the silence empty-handed. You will come out overflowing. Let me remind you of something. When I speak, things shift. And now that I have broken the silence, everything must come into order. Every force working against you must bow. Every lie spoken over you must be overturned. Every delay must give way to acceleration. I have spoken, and my word does not return void. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Some of you are already feeling it. The relationships that no longer fit. The places that used to feel comfortable now feel unfamiliar. The things that once satisfied no longer feed your soul. That is the sign that you are growing. That is the sign that the silence did its work. It separated you from what was no longer aligned with your calling. You are stepping into a new identity, not because you are changing who you are, but because you are finally embracing who I made you to be. This is not reinvention. This is revelation. You are being revealed, not reinvented. You are walking in truth, not trying to create it. You are finally seeing what I have always known. You don't need to chase, you don't need to force. You only need to walk with me. I will make the way clear. I will cause your feet to land on solid ground. I will send favor ahead of you. You don't have to worry about being ready. I made you ready in the silence. You don't have to worry about who supports you. I have already chosen the ones who will carry your next season with you, so walk boldly, speak confidently, love deeply, and believe radically. Because this next chapter is going to carry the fullness of my promise. The truth that was hidden is now revealed, and it carries my breath. It carries my anointing. It carries my signature. I know how heavy it became. I know how often you questioned if the waiting would ever end. I saw you carrying the weight of promises that hadn't yet come to pass. I saw how you clung to my word, even when your world looked like it was falling apart. And now, because you did not let go, because you didn't curse the silence, because you waited with trembling faith, I am moving suddenly. I am moving with power. I am moving with clarity. The time of wondering is over. What was whispered in your heart will now be confirmed in public. What I showed you in dreams will begin to appear in your days. The visions you held close while others laughed or dismissed. You will soon be impossible to ignore. This is a divine reversal, a complete unveiling. And what I am about to do, no man can take credit for. It will be clear that it came from me. Comment 1212 right now if you feel the Spirit stirring your heart. If this is the moment where you sense me confirming that your time has arrived, not because things are perfect, but because your spirit knows I am near. The shift will not always look the way you imagined it. Some of the people you thought would celebrate with you will fall silent. That is okay. I will send new people. Ones who see you through my eyes, not their expectations. Let them go. Don't fight to keep what I am removing. What is coming is so much better, so much stronger, and so perfectly aligned with where you are going. You will no longer shrink to fit the places I have called you to leave. You will no longer dim your light to comfort those who chose not to grow. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to stand out, to be a beacon, to carry fire. The silence you endured has prepared you for a volume of purpose that cannot be contained. You are a walking answer to someone else's prayer. You are the living evidence of my hand at work. And yes, it will be hard. Sometimes, yes, the weight of the call will stretch you, but I will carry you through every step. You will not have to strive or stress. You will not have to chase validation or applause. You will move with quiet confidence, knowing that I am backing you, I am opening doors. I am making crooked places straight. I am softening the hearts that once turned against you. Don't doubt what you feel in your spirit right now. The trembling, the emotion, the stirring. It is me. I am closer than you think. I am speaking louder than you have ever heard before, and I am doing it all without shouting, because those who are truly mine recognize my whisper, even in the noise. This next chapter of your life will not be like the last. The heaviness is lifting. The confusion is breaking. The fog is clearing. You will see with new eyes. You will hear with new clarity. I am removing distractions. I am silencing voices that didn't come from me. And I am increasing your discernment, so you never again mistake my silence for absence. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. You were not overlooked. You were being refined. And now, because you have been faithful, because you trusted me, even when nothing made sense, I am placing something priceless in your hands. The kind of peace that doesn't waver, the kind of strength that doesn't break, the kind of joy that isn't stolen. Comment 1515 if you know this is your confirmation. If your heart says yes. If your soul has been crying for this exact word, let your faith speak. Let your agreement rise like incense before me.